A sea of bicycles and pedestrians on a large stretch of Santa Monica and Hollywood boulevards.
This is all part of the latest Ciclavia Open Street Festival. This current edition is called Meet the Hollywoods since it involves both Hollywood and neighboring West Hollywood. The locals love to see everyone out and about.
You know, Ciclavia is the ultimate block party for the city, right, and the county. I am so honored to represent Hollywood and the 13th District, and this is a wonderful meeting of the minds and meeting of the petals between West Hollywood and Hollywood.
Love that. Several businesses in the area also offering discounts while Ciclavia was happening. Well, thanks for watching CBS 2 News at 5. Remember, we're always on at cbsla.com.
The CBS Weekend News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock. See you then.
Tonight, dangerous weather. Millions of Americans in the Southwest threatened by torrential rain. The sudden downpours trapping tourists at Carlsbad Caverns National Park. We'll have the forecast detailing the threat ahead. Also tonight, the FBI under fire after the Mar-a-Lago search.
And you know that when you're going after an ex-president who may run again.
Plus, suspicious attack. The daughter of a vital ally of Vladimir Putin is killed in a Moscow car bombing. War in Ukraine. CBS's Charlie D'Agata has a reporter's notebook as this week marks 6 months since Russia's invasion.
Ukrainian forces fought for days to defend this airfield, robbing the Russian advance of a place to land troops and equipment in a crushing blow to Russian morale.
And later, it's been a blockbuster summer at movie theaters. Audiences return for action on the big screen.
Any fun yet?
So why is Hollywood bracing for a big chill?
Problem is, there weren't enough blockbusters this summer for the theater chains to really say that we are back.
This is the CBS Weekend News from New York with Jerika Duncan.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Sunday. Tonight, millions of Americans from Texas to Louisiana are under threat of flash flooding. Torrential rain is swamping drought-stricken land. Near Flagstaff, Arizona, rushing water made the roads unpassable. And this week, there's more rounds of rain to come as storms move east. CBS's Danya Backus is tracking it all.
Good evening, Jerika. It is still extremely dry here in Los Angeles, but across the west and southwest, there's a rush to clean up in the wake of powerful storms that left a muddy mess.
Flash flooding in Moab, Utah turned Main Street into a river overnight. The sudden deluge left some businesses in 3 feet of water, cut off roads, and prompted officials to urge everyone to stay inside. The powerful monsoon storms also caught hikers off guard at Utah's Zion National Park, where crews are still searching for a missing person. In New Mexico's Carlsbad Caverns National Park, heavy rain made roads impassable, leaving more than 100 tourists stranded for hours. After an unprecedented amount of rainfall in one of America's driest regions caused millions in damage, Death Valley National Park is back open. The downpours aren't enough to ease the drought that nearly half the U.S. is under, including the Colorado River. The water shortage is so severe that U.S. officials have ordered mandatory usage cuts in Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico.
A Colorado River pipeline leak has also prompted a new water ban in parts of L.A. County, already home to some of the toughest water restrictions in the country. Jerika?
Danya Backus for us tonight. Thank you. There's more rounds of rain to come. Molly McCullum with our partners at the Weather Channel shows us just how bad it could get in some places. Molly, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. This is our virtual view of Dallas, where the rain will be pouring, and you're looking up and you're saying, finally. The ground is saying, finally. The problem is, when we see too much rain in a short amount of time, we have to talk about the risk for flash flooding. That's going to be a big deal in parts of Dallas and the Red River Valley today through tomorrow morning. Then we look at the next couple of days. We're expecting more flooding in the same areas through Tuesday morning, where heavy rain is still falling. This continues to shift to the south, bringing in areas like Waco, all the way over to Shreveport, and even into Houston, which they also desperately need the rain. But again, too much in a short amount of time, that can cause problems. Anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain in the Dallas area.